And we're alive, ladies and gentlemen, to some Dead by Daylight Blood Moon event. Well, we have a wonderful day and have been having a wonderful week. And it's not the third time we're streaming Dead by Daylight in a row, if I'm not mistaken. That would change on Friday. There we will be playing some other rivals again. But yeah, the new event dropped yesterday. And I've already played it a little bit since, and it's different. It is an event, yeah, some things have definitely changed. It's a shame, by the way, that this super cool the Ghoul background is already gone. It's already gone, yeah, it was only there for like a couple of days. But the Blood Moon one is pretty sick as well, if I may say so. Thank you very much. Yeah, they've also increased the blood point cap from 2 million to 5 million, but here it still says 2 million. We're still far away from it. I think it's okay. Yeah. We'll be playing a couple of hours of the Blood Moon event. Like mentioned, I already played some yesterday. The event is definitely survivor favored, simply because a lot of the generators have been changed to like blood tanks that are technically gens, but are finished differently and do not interact with perks that talk or like have to do with generators, which means you can't use Pop Goes to Weasel on them or Pain Resonance and whatnot, right? So that definitely makes it a little bit more difficult for killers to like counter that, because survivors can like still finish those tanks without you having a counter perk for it, which it was fine. Like, it's like mentioned survivor favorite for sure, but like it's not the end of the world. Okay, actually, honestly, let's do a warm-up. Let's do a survivor warm-up. Let's do that first, just to get a bit of the groove. I think that's totally okay. And yeah, like I said, I've played a bit of it already, and I've also played a lot of the Ghoul over the past few days. And I had thought about making a video already, or what means I thought about it, I will be making a video about it. Just wanted to give it a bit more time, because this killer has definitely caused some, I wouldn't say controversy, but I think it's fair to say that a lot of people are conflicted on this killer. Some people call him straight up unfair, broken, S-tier and whatnot. Some people call those people whiners and that they're like overreacting and whatnot. I personally think he's definitely strong, but I think people are actually overreacting a little bit, okay? Hold on, let me tweet him streaming with. Yeah, I think he's a video, but I wanted to give myself some more playing experience and against him. Let me tweet. There we go. All right. Here we are. Do we have a map offering? Wow, they actually brought a map offering. Ew. It is definitely the Ghoul. We've, like mentioned, played against a couple of times. And he's, like mentioned, definitely powerful. But like also like not without counterplay, you know what I mean? The biggest issue about this killer is that his hit detection and everything is very forgiving and very a bit over the top. That is something they can definitely tackle, because like the first hit on survivors that marks them is is rather free and definitely yeah, you see what I mean? It's very free and does not provide a lot of counterplay. Yeah, or like there is some counterplay to it, right? You can just like try to hide behind the corner and everything, but it is like making just super difficult, or like in some cases just not possible. With like looks like you have like no line of sight or anything, but he still manages to hit you. Then it's often because, well, yeah, the detection of the whole thing is just a bit too much. So that's something they can definitely tackle. I think that would be 100% fair. But like the whole movement and everything, I think that's okay. It's also strong, don't get me wrong, but I think it's like okay to have something like that. Like, remember the one time we did play against him on that first stream? That was also like, oh wow, I didn't have any counterplay and whatnot, but that was but it was just like the map and everything just really not being in our favor. He's definitely map dependent in that sense, and if you have a good loop, then you can play against him. Then it's absolutely like, you know, the way people have been talking, they're talking like, yeah, you could just down survivors in 10 seconds without zero counterplay and whatnot. Which is actually often the case with like Nurse and Blight. Like sometimes that's the cases there, but also sometimes not. You know what I mean? He is definitely on that level of like a Nurse and a Blight. Is he camping? I mean, I can't go for there, you know what I mean? Why are you camping, bro? Okay. He is definitely on a level like a Blight and a Nurse, with going down against him can feel super frustrating and unfair. Right? But he's like also on a level where that just isn't always happening, and there are definitely ways to like counter him or like outplay him and everything, just like there is for Nurse and Blight. Yeah, you've played against a lot of Nurses and Blights that like completely destroy you, sure. But I've also had games playing against either or they barely do anything because we're just able to counter them, you know? And I feel like that's just something survivors often don't want to do, which is like learn how to play against killers. Like some survivors just want to have it easy and be able to just loot killers without second thought and whatnot, right? So the moment they're like presented with a killer that is certainly strong, but like still playable, they're like a bit upset because it's just not that easy. And some people just want to be able to play this game like super casually, which in this case means, yeah, only have to hold W without much thinking, like against some M1 killers. And technically Kaneki is an M1 killer when it comes to like properly hurting survivors, right? Because like of course you have that first hit which gives a free hit or like super easy injury, but you do still need to actually down them afterwards. And yes, the power makes that much simpler. But like, what? Oh fuck, I'm exposed. Yeah, that is obviously, I mean, this is now kind of the thing that what's the point of getting the exposed on me if you're just gonna injure me anyways? Okay, I couldn't press the pellet. Weird. My angle was bad, I guess. You heard me press that button over and over, but okay, well. You see what I mean? That was just a mistake. I hit the pellet at him, I get a bit more distance, I can maybe play this a little bit longer, but I just misplayed it. So like, for me, this entire release has once again just shown me that people are unwilling to learn, or like, are immediately loud without even giving time to learn. And at the moment that the killer side gets a killer that is definitely a bit more easy to play while being strong, it's immediately like, oh, that's too much, you know? Like, as somebody that is more of a killer main but still plays Survivor here and there, yes, I've had frustrating games against this skill already. And there are cases where you're like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, what just happened there, right? That was a super easy injury to get, and that aspect is true. You get that first hit, you get that injury on a Survivor super easily. Maybe too easily. But like, everything beyond that, like... Yes, of course he has super high map pressure and mobility and whatnot, but like... It's not the end of the world. Other killers can do that too. You know? And again, I will make an extra video about that topic, but like, to sum it short, yes, Kaneki is powerful, no doubt. But he's also like far from as free 4K every game like people try to make it out to be. Which I'm talking from experience. I've had games where it felt super easy and I was able to get super easy 4Ks and kills, but also the opposite, you know? So, and the same applies for Blind and Earth, right? The same applies for every killer technically. Yeah, DBD is a game that is just super... What perk is this, by the way? You see, that's what I mean? That one I was not able to do much, but like... That's what I thought. Oh, you should be running away. Oh wow, this loop is horrible. Yeah, that was just super difficult. I could barely see his red stain or light on side or anything. That's just a horrible loop here. With like zero vision on the killer. But yeah, DBD as a game as a whole, right? It's just so made out of moments where one little mistake, where one little wrong movement can turn in favor of a match so much. Where games against even strong killers can become super easy, or games against weaker killers can become super hard. And I think if anything, that's like still like the big issue with DBD in general. If you play against solo players, or as a solo player with other solo players, the experience will always be more difficult. Yeah, I've played against super well coordinated Swifts, and they destroyed me. Because coordinated Swifts are just that insane and just make the game much easier for the Survivor sides. To the point where even the Nerds or even the Blight struggled, right? And just look at the pro level of DBD. Or like the comp level. Where even there like 1 or 2 kills is sometimes all you can get. Genuinely all you can get. So like, you know, this discussion, it happens so many times. It's always the same. So, bro, what the hell is this fucking perk with the screaming? I'm genuinely getting mad right now. I mean, yeah, that's something I can do much about here, right? They really didn't have much counterplay, but like, game was lost anyways, you know. And Earth could have done this too, and Black could have done this too. So you can definitely put them in like high to maybe high A tier to maybe even S tier. But people are overacting, for sure, definitely. Okay, what perk was it? Oh, yeah, that perk was horribly annoying. Wow. Super annoying. Because it gives... anything that like gives information on this killer is so valuable because you can just be there in such a short amount of time. Like he hooks her there and he immediately knows because of that perk where I am. And because it's a hex, it like also makes the survivors busy trying to look for it. So... ouch. Okay, let's see how long we're gonna take to get a game as curve. This is a very nasty build, by the way. I know. This is a very nasty build. Because again, usually this would be the build. Or somewhat in that direction. This is like my go-to trio here, which is just super nice. This is just an evil one, you know? Because you get so much pressure from injuries. So they like this all very, very much. Interacts well. Just trying to find the right word. Let's try that out though. Hex Face the Darkness. That felt super disgusting. And maybe instead of Pain Resonance, which is like, or like Gift of Pain, which is like okay. Let's maybe go for. Now Brutal Strength still. Enduring is also great, but Brutal Strength is like just too nice. And Nurse's Calling isn't necessary, but it's like also super strong information, you know, because survivors are always healing constantly because they are taking the Legion 2.0. And that's the thing. He's super similar to Legion in the sense of he gets a super easy first hit, just that he then has much more resources and much more power to actually go ahead and down you afterwards. They still should give you the option though to like turn it off, because I do like the background vibe of the lobby and everything, but like his screaming is just ugh. Yeah, like I mentioned, I want to know how, like, I'm thinking about what I could do, or like how to make the video in the best way possible. Because originally I just wanted to upload one of the games from the stream we did and go ahead and upload that, which I still could do, but it would have just been better to do it like the day after the initial release, right? 5 days ago. Which honestly also would have made sense because I did upload a video yesterday, but like not a week before that, so no idea why I didn't do it. But the video I now want to do should definitely be a little bit more edited and compact, more of a discussion, right? Where I do show gameplay and everything, but like it's not solely about like one round, but like the entire topic, Kaneki and the Ghoul itself, right? I think that would definitely be the most fun or like interesting. But again, I don't want to just upload like super straight gameplay when it comes to Dead by Daylight Mob Rivals, which was like the case when I uploaded it over on the separate channels that we've already closed, because just ultimately was too much. And now, if I now look at my channel without those two games in the past 2 weeks, no, in the past month, 4 of my 6 videos I uploaded were DBD and Mob Rivals related. So now imagine I wouldn't have said, okay, never mind, now that I know I have asthma, let's stop those 2 other channels, keep the full focus on this one. We would have only had 2 videos over the past month. Or maybe I would have done something else instead of that, but like, you know what I mean, right? And since then, those videos have been, yeah, a bit more depth to it than just gameplay, you know? Like the 2 Marvel Rivals videos have some gameplay to it, but it's like more like this video I made yesterday with the Reaching Celestial Marvel Rivals. Honestly, that video ended up so good. I hope it also does some similar better numbers like the one I did before, where obviously the focus is on the game where Reach Celestial, but it's like still some stuff beforehand, some cool editing there, like a bit of a story being told, you know, and it's just so much more interesting than just here take 10 minutes of gameplay. and be done with it. Ah, I was just about to ask, how much longer do I have to suffer? Here we go. Let's see. There are some private profiles here. Some that are open. Huh? I know I'm naughty. I know I'm naughty here. Okay, so both the Sable and the mech should be solid. Both of them have 2.5 hours. Not 2.5 hours. 2,500 hours on the game. Which is respectable. The other two, I can tell. It's also so crazy though. The fact that like that is just like respectable hours, right? 2,500 hours, just respectable, still far from like super insanity. Which also shows you just how much depth goes into DBD despite it being so simple in reality, right? Good lord. Ridiculous. Ooh. Very small map. We will be getting around so quickly. Should be right here in that corner. Oh, okay. Like mentioned, you have these blood tanks that just work very differently. To how regular generators do. Aha. That is weird. Ooh. Oh, it didn't work because I got stuck. I see. Okay, she's a pre-dropper. She's a massive pre-dropper. I'm seeing you. Also, I'm gonna leave her alone. Oh, I thought I saw someone. Okay, maybe not. That is like major ridiculous, of course, right? Like that amount of speed and like way too close distance is super strong. Without a single doubt. Oh, if I didn't like slide off there, I would have been like right in front of her. Unfortunate. Why you go to the left? That was weird. Face of Darkness being annoying. Okay, the fact that they finished that though is ridiculous, right? The fact that they finished that though is ridiculous because it's so hard to judge how much it's finished, you know? Okay. Again, hitting survivors though, like before you do the mark on it, is just a bit unnecessary. But yeah, that is what I mean. Is that super strong? 100%. Look at just how quickly I got back to her. Like she had so much time to run after I went for the hook. I should have expected that. And then I'm just like right next to her, you know. Oh, god damn it, the hay ball. It was the hay ball. Oh, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous, and she knows that. I'm telling you, she knows that me not hit. Like, what? Huh? Yeah, that was just silly. But you notice, by the way, just how fast the gens are being done. We're already only 2 left. And I, by all means, did not have insane amount of time here. Well, I could have done too much more yet. I didn't even want to go there. I wanted to check here. But yeah, for all I know, they're on the other gens and I'm about to lose. Look at that. Bitch. Is she gonna try to go for body blocks? Might be. Oh, no. Oh? Ah, that was just silly. And that's why Nurse's calling on this killer is ridiculously strong. I mean, it's always a good perk, don't get me wrong, but like on this killer specifically, just like Nurse. It's just insane levels of aura. And I just saw the other girl. Whoa, 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 hold on, hold on, hold on. Wow, okay, that is... And again, this is why this killer is so fun to play though. Because generally, there's nothing more important to me in video games in terms of enjoyment than movement and mobility. Always been the case, always will be. That's why I love Rocket so much in Marvel Rivals, because it's incredibly like fun to move around with. That's why I've always loved the unknown. That's why I've always loved a killer like Wraith, because he's super fast. Just it's so nice. And I've also noticed that with Kaneki, it's all about comebacks. Like there have been more than enough times. Like again, that is just crazy. That is just super insane movement. Oh, hey, it just died. What do you expect there? Oh, forgot to pass that. With this killer, I always have a bit of a tough start, which is like often the case. But like once you get that first, second hook, where you then can lead survivors to like close places, that's when you like really start to get rolling. Okay, I really expected her to expect me there or to see me not follow her there, but wonderful. Am I deaf? What? Could have sworn. Saw her down here. Uh-huh. Where? From where? From how? Did you really sneak past me? Oh, I should, by the way, be careful about the gens, huh? Yeah, I should be. I should say F it. Till we finish the gen otherwise. Again, those are also quicker to finish in terms of like what you gotta use or like amount of resources spent. Come on, I need another hex. Go on, face the darkness. Lead me. Or Nurse is calling, anything. Ah. Haha. This perk is so good actually in this killer wow. You see what I mean? That is just too fast. That was too fast. I hit it, was gone for like less than 20 seconds, and it's gone. That is the event though. That is just the ridiculousness of this event. That you just gotta live with as killer. Especially because even if I had pop or something, it wouldn't have done anything here. Damn. Come on. Oh, I have no mark. So I could only dash twice and not thrice. Why is Tori killing herself? What are you doing? Why is she so quiet? She's in the other one. Why is she killing herself? She could have easily escaped here. Oh, she on this one. No, she's not. Okay, where'd you go? Where'd you go? We're getting 3 kills. That's okay. No idea where the saber went. 0. Oh, I know where she is. If she was smart, she'd just leave here, so she maybe gets hatched. She has nothing in there anymore. The only thing she can maybe do is Dead Arch. Or just get another super good pouch. Smartest thing for me to do here was bring it to this direction because I know she won't have anything here anymore. Does she make this? She does not. Wonderful! Well played. Actually, super well played at the end because both times the way I made her force her to drop the pallet, it was towards the direction where I know I will have an easier time getting her. If I would have broke the pallet from that side, she would have been able to move further backward, which had more resources. So like did one turnaround and then broke it, so she had to move back to Shack where I knew I could catch her. Nice. GG's, that was a super fun game. Once again though, tough start. We only got like 1 or 2 hooks and 3 gens were done already, then boom. All the damage being done in a short amount of time, because this is a killer that can just take over the game super fast. He needs a little bit, he needs a bit of time sometimes to get that first and 2 downs, but then once he starts rolling, then once he creates a situation where survivors need to group and pile up, that's where he then really shines. Lovely. That was a super nice game. Could have played it even better. Some of the chases weren't 100% clean. But like I mentioned, if this was like the regular mode, probably would have gone 4K. Because then I would have had the gen loadout or like gen slowdown, and they just wouldn't have been able to finish those gens as quick. But that's okay. We could also maybe try to go for I don't know if it counts in the event. To try to go for, you know, the adapt. Can you do the adapt in an event? Dude, this just sums up the community mode, the community so well. Going for adapts in the event mode, toxic question mark. Man, this community and their made-up rules and etiquettes, it's unbelievable. Not toxic, just try hard, I'd say. Events are here to have fun. It's not toxic, but it is disrespectful. You intentionally bring sweaty competitive mindset and playset to what is supposed to be a chill seasonal game mode. I mean, okay, this is in regards to the Christmas event, but like... Bro... Just let people get their kills and achievements, dude. It's the same thing like with the Myers stuff, right? Where like people will go into a locker for the entire game just because they don't want to you know, give that achievement with this with the 4K. What do you need to say about that anymore? Let's be honest. Am I even? Oh, I was about to say, am I even looking for a match? Yes, I am. God damn it, the bats are looking okay-ish, but not incredible. Like, come on, dude, how's this club struggling so much to score the goals here? So, seriously, I do some betting here and there, like, for fun. And, like, sometimes it's just genuinely unbelievable to, like, how both unlucky you can get, but, like, also how wrong predictions can be. Where you're like, wow, this team is favorites by so much more, they're going to win, like, by 4-0 or whatever, and then it's just, like, close 1-0 win, or, like, draw, or, like, come on. There we go. Oh my god, they did just score. Okay, that's crazy. Okay. I mean, honestly, that bet isn't for much money, but, like, that is still super crazy. They have a bet going on right now where it's, like, about how many goals are scored in the game. And this game was at, like, what? 0-0 till, like, the 90th minute. And then they scored twice. And then the over 1.5 actually works. Crazy. But again, even if the bet ends up successful, it's like, what, 35 euros for a 2 euro stake? Sure, not bad, but like, can I get that luck on like the really big ones? The worst example I remember was because that was the one time where I actually said, you know what, let's actually try high stake, high reward. Obviously, if you always only like bet like 1 euro, 2 euro, 3 euro, whatever, right? then if you lose, it's not that bad. But if you win, it's like also like not that insane, you know? Obviously, if you want some bigger wins for even like reasonable quotes, gotta put a bit more in. So I did that at one point. And like what, I think 1 team from 10 failed to like get even a draw, and then I'm like, wow, you know? Because that's a cool thing, you can like also bet for win or draw rather than just one of the results. So you have like a 2 in 3 chance, and they still managed to lose. Oh man. But at the end of the day, it's still a game. Ew. Like, because I just do it at the side for like fun here and there, you know what I mean? Actually, this map isn't too big, but it's super dark and disgusting. I hate the black water maps. Just nasty and ugly maps. So gray and mushy and 50 million obstacles. Just not a good time. Let's go to main building, I guess. The main building also sucks. It sucks. They just have too much going on here. Especially for a killer who does have movement, but like... Man. I have yet to see a single survivor, by the way. Maybe now? Aha. I really expected him to like... I should have... whatever. I really expected them to like hide all game now or something. Because I have already seen some people be like, oh, when I play against this killer, I'm going to play like... blah blah blah, you know? When I'm like, dude, the killer came less than a week ago, let them... but people play! There's like also the thing, once again, you need to learn. You can't just be immediately be like, yeah, I'm just gonna escape against this killer every time. No, you gotta learn first. That's what I mean, by the way. We hit that gen earlier when it was at like barely nothing, and suddenly... also, wow, that might be genuinely the best hex spawn I've ever seen. Because it's like genuinely at the edge of the map. We have survivors very rarely to never rule. That is so stupid, man. You see though, by the way, once again, 2 of those gens have already been finished and I have yet to get a single down with how much I could have done. Because I could have continued chasing that Jane there, but like, to do what? To like get hit with 3 more pallets and have to see the window 4 more times? I need to put bamboozle. Dude, I can't see him. The grass is too dark. Could literally not see him. Despite him having his super bright skin combo. Where? Couldn't see it in time. And then again. How much did it take? Less than a minute? Till he found it and killed it. Oh, shit, by the way. She may have dropped down though. Whatever, man. I can't be arsed. This map is just annoying, dude. That map is just a pain in the arse. I mean, at least the remaining things are like a bit more nicely paced or like space. That's fine. I think that was super foolish from her. Never mind. She was able to just keep me clustered. I thought she might dead her, but she didn't. Okay. Did I even down already? I think I did. I think I already did. Oh, it didn't. Okay, then well. I was about to say Hex Face the Darkness lent me, but like lead me, but it's already gone. Spine and same positioning. Okay, we do have a nice 3-gen though, huh? Bit of a nice 4-gen. Those are not all like... It was dumb from them to like get those super easy gens that easy. Or that early. Wait, she got finished healing as I'm hooked on her and then I can just do that? That's wild. I was like, hey Ace, first time I'm seeing you this game. How are we doing? Dude, hello? May I be able to... The hitbox was on him for sure. You're lying, you're lying. What the hell, dude? Okay, that's actually so annoying. I should have just gone for the hit. Whatever, man. Like, that was a super generous hit. I barely even saw her model anymore. I was about to say, she took some time there. Kind of have to slug here to keep the chance in check, I fear. Plus, who knows where they might be. Felix might be around the corner. Aha, I see where they are. Like, when you sit on the pallet there, I can't go for the... you know, I can't do that. I'm definitely not going for him, because he's going to the main building, which I'm just going to avoid. Drop the pallet, come on. Nasty. I think that's Lucky Star, right? Well, you better drop it now. Well. I fear you people wanted a bit too much there. Not a stack, wonderful. No way Feng is not killing herself. Once again, you saw what I mean. We were on 2 hooks. Or like 2 gens done, no hooks. Then we can actually start to do some damage. And then they're immediately giving up. Immediately. Or like close to. Like, come on, girl. Oh, it's still regressing. Suppel slap? Nope. He has one good window here in front. Here's another one here. Does he have something here? No, he's just going to the edge of the map, but that's like completely okay to me. First of all, because it could just be back there in a second, and because I have some good hooks here. This map honestly does have some good hook options like near the corners. Because it needs to, right? Well, it goes to show you just how bad this map design is. It's like, why is this corner even here? For what? Oh man. Once again, I'm not going to follow there for a single second. Generally, the least fun main building in the entire game. Easily. It's so badly designed, it's unbelievable. And again, what is the counterplay here? Maybe there just shouldn't be, or like, just isn't any counterplay at this moment. Like, that first hit is like Legion in some way. Is that fair? We have Dead Hard or Decisive. Dead Hard, okay. And I know he can't have Decisive because, like, he wouldn't use Dead Hard if he had Decisive. He would just give me the down. Hey, Fang. Again, once you get a little bit of tempo on your side, you can just run the game. You can just run it. Can I just say that that is genuinely super annoying? What was that about? Again, here his body was basically behind the rock. And I was still able to get the down because... Well, like, get that hit because, well, it's like kind of delayed, if that makes sense. You don't need to be on the model in the exact second. The model itself is just a little bit in a delay. Kind of similar to, I mean, it's hard to compare actually, but like the Hawkeye ultimate, the more variable, it's like also leaves a portion of your body behind that you can then like use to hit the survivor still. Can I just say that her, why has this become such a popular build recently? Why am I seeing this build like every second game at the moment with like Lucky Stone, like locker builds in general, with head-on and such? Super annoying. You see what I mean? How am I supposed to tell you which locker it is? So silly. Get over here, god damn it. Wait, abandon? Why do I get the opportunity to abandon this game? What's a good nurse? Calling on this killer seems to be something that you should run. Oh, I also played this badly. Could have done this better. I should have pushed him the other way. Oh, Felix, you're just gonna die. Fear you're dead. Beautiful. All of them are. You can't even say they played super fairly. Because everybody's on Dead Hook now. So, like, didn't tell anybody out or whatnot. Well, I guess there's no other way around it now. Like, why is there like 4 pallets in here? And this fucking window spot is just the worst thing in the world. I really got stuck there, I can't believe it. Don't even need photograph of that. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. super, super good game. Again, slow start, but that's like mentioned just how it is on this killer for some reason. Because I feel like survivors are just a little bit more careful, you know? The moment they see and hear that it's a Kaneki, they will just be less aggressive right away from the start. In comparison to like an M1 killer. And that's why it sometimes takes a while to actually find them. And then when you do, the way, did you see the way did you see the way the tank just oozes through the map? Oozes through the hatch? Through the shack? Goodness gracious, Nicholas, load English, please. Power. And yes, we could be slugging for the 4K, but I have better things to do. Better things to do with my time. Better things to do with my time. I also believe he has figured out that Ivaners is calling, hence he's not healing himself now. Well, actually, no, he can't heal himself anymore. Sanity wound. Where could it be? Well, there he is. I think we found him. Oh, he's gotta look the shit out of me now, isn't he? Again, this spot here without Bamboozle is just so infuriating to play. Like, just what is this loot, man? There's another pallet here. There's like 3 pallets upstairs usually, and like 4 or 5 windows. Like, how do you want me to play this other than just stack up Bloodlust? You saw he did wrong move into the wrong direction here. That still worked for a second because... Dude, that is so whack. You are such a loser, and I'm glad I didn't give you the exit. If you use the abandoned feature, just to avoid like getting Morid at the end, though I played super fairly and like didn't slug or anything, you're just a loser. And it's so on brand that it's an ace player as well. You know what I mean? Like this new feature in theory is super nice because it actually gives survivors the opportunity to like escape. Like slugging situations, which I've had yesterday. I played Survivor and I had a killer who didn't hook. He just slugged everybody throughout the entire match. They are abandoned too at the end because I was like, I'm not gonna wait any longer. Doing it in this situation where I've killed everybody super fairly, I've got 2 hooks on everybody throughout the entire match. I didn't slug out the Jane to find you first and just kill her. And then went on to find you, and it did, and then got you, fair and square. Then before you get Mori, you decide, I abandon the game. That is just such insane loser behavior. Oh my god. That is so whack. Goodness gracious. Come on, man. Do better. Be better. That's just so lame. That is just so ridiculously lame. I mean, at the end of the day, should it bother me? I still get the kill. I still get the blood points and everything, you know? But like this idea that survivors are in this case allowed to just say, nah, you didn't Mori me because I left, haha. Or just the way to say, yeah, I'm leaving now. I'm not giving you that satisfaction of actually Moring the player and you Moring a bot. It's just survivors in a nutshell, you know what I mean? It's just so typical. It's just so typical. Again, I would have understood it if I was actually an asshole throughout the game, but I wasn't. Jokes on everybody, didn't slug. Was just better and one totally earned, and then... Typical ace players. What do you want to do? Again, the fact that they found that totem so fast is still crazy to me. Literally less than a minute. It is like a sentence before that I'm like, oh, that's the best totem spot I've ever seen. Nobody's ever gonna find it. And then I didn't even check what perks he had. I did see he had that, or we knew that. But did he have a perk that like helped him find the totems? Or maybe there is actually a common totem spot on this map and I didn't know it. Because the fact that he found it so fast was kind of ridiculous. Gonna lie. Also, oh my god, hold on. Does bat speed looking better than I thought? Again, one thing DVD needs to add, especially with the dawn of longer killer queue times, it will become even worse with the FNAF chapter. They need to add something into the queue time. A mini game or something. Anything. Obviously, you can just press the left mouse button 50 times and do this here, sure. But like, anything to like pass a little bit of time could be so cool, because it's crazy to me to honestly how bad killer times have got. Because I remember back in the day, like last year or like 2 years ago, I don't know, I always wanted to play like killer in the evening, where I actually got the blood point bonus. Nowadays, a blood point bonus doesn't even exist anymore for killers, I feel like. When was the last time you really had, or like saw a 50% blood points or 100% blood points for the killer side? I genuinely can't remember the last time I saw that. But then even beyond that, you could still play killer with like a 1 or 2 minute queue time. The queue time since, I don't know, the past few months has been so bad. At what point did we need to wait so long? Because the player base is high, right? Hold on, let me. The thing is this is also with crossplay, right? So it's like, has even more people here. Like, there's 41,000 players right now. Right now. On Steam. Just Steam. Yeah, so console isn't even factored into it. And I have to wait so long? So long? For a killer game? Really? What? It's ridiculous. Crazy. And like mentioned, just wasn't the case before it. And it's going to be even worse with the FNAF chapter, because I'm telling you, if Springtrap comes into the game without a FNAF survivor, you're literally gonna have to wait 20 minutes. It's going to be completely dumb. Nice hot take. Hens made a tweet 4 hours ago asking people for the hottest hot take, like the hottest hot takes in Dead by Daylight, or like asking his followers for their hottest hot takes. This one is super nice. Hook attempts, the co-being, are incredibly outdated and serves as a loophole of getting out of ADC penalty. On the flip side, extending a game or even winning a game based on pure luck with no fault of skill of killer and feels shitty. And I 100% agree. As a survivor, obviously it's super fun, but like, this is always a big problem where it comes back down to, right? Well, for the survivor side, it's fun. If the killer has a bad time with it, who cares? That is like always, you know, only the survivor side matters. Killers have a miserable time after they have to wait 15 minutes for a game. Who cares? I thought about my own hot take, but I feel like, do I have hot takes? Do I have a DVD hot take? I saw the tweet earlier and I was like, god damn it, what could be, you know? What would my hot take be? I feel like a lot I say is a hot take in like when you like ask a survivor about it or like total the survivor. But man, what is my DPD hot take? I think there's so many things. See, in the moment we want to think about that, we're getting a game. They're telling me to focus on more important things, which is valid. Let's read through some of them though. Execute will guess the moment you let go of it. Getting rid of people 99 it. Okay. That's worth a discussion, but like, you know, both sides speak for it because it's super difficult otherwise to escape sometimes. Deep Wound should still count down and chase. Nah. Did we learn nothing from OG Legion? No, Mitre should be the perk that makes around 3% faster, not made for this. Good idea, yes. That is not a hot take. I think solo queue survivors would benefit from an emote system. That's not a hot take, that's what everybody wants, right? Because playing Survivor solo is kind of shitty. And then playing Survivor with friends, good friends, like good players, then just becomes super easy for the killers, for the Survivor side, you know what I mean? Hate hopes. Locker flashbangs are skilled. That's not a hot take, that's delusion. Solo queue survivors should be turbo buffed. I mean, the thing is, if you want to buff solo queue survivor, then you someone need to nerf Swift survivor. Like this constant struggle between solo survivor groups versus like Swift groups, the level of quality of those games, that's like one of the biggest problems, right? Because it just makes the game so hard to balance and like look at. Because you always have to think or like say, well, yeah, if it's that case and that situation and whatnot. Aha. Or I can throw away. You know what I mean? It's just the quality of a game, or like the way a game goes, is just so dependent on whether or not survivors play together in a squad with other good players or on their own. Like even if you put 4 good solo survivors together, the result is often super difficult. Like 4 solo people playing DBD together versus the fulls on Swift with comms and everything, it's just not comparable. It's like playing 2 different games as killer and as survivor. And like that's an issue that, I don't know, how can you tackle that? You can't just force people to always play with other people, you know what I mean? And you also can't force people to not play with their friends. Even though I will say that might be a hot take. That could be a hot take. Yeah, people that always need to play with friends or always need to play in a Swift are not as good as if. What? What was that? That looks so silly. I completely forgot what I wanted to say. Hey, I guess that might be a hot take. I mean, the same applies also for map offerings and strong items. Ooh. if you as a survivor player need to always play the Swift with the strongest items, with the strongest perks, then yeah, you're just not as good as you think you are, or like you're playing the game in a way where it's not incredibly easy. You still need to bring something to the table, obviously, but like still much easier. And like refusing to play the game in any other circumstance and always needing those things, that makes you a bad player. Yeah, I guess that's my hot take. I will tweet that after this game. If you always need a Swift, if you always need a syringe or a styptic, if you always need meta loadouts, then yeah, you're a bad player. Even if the results will look differently. Again, can you blame people for wanting to play the game in the best, most efficient way possible? No. But like, especially when you then look at how much ego these players bring to the table and how cocky they often get, then yes. Whoops. You never know what the hitboxes sometimes could have worked. Again, I want to put Bamboozle back in. God damn it, my beloved Bamboozle. I go for the other guy. I love Bamboozle so much, I was literally close to just naming my channel something with Bamboozle. Ooh, well played. Oh, nice sprint burst. Like the original name I had in mind for my DVD channel, they were very close since, was something like the Bamboozler or something, which was sadly taken already. But like as a gimmick, that would have been cool to be like always playing Bamboozle. Pellet here somewhere? No. Again, no, this right now is a super fun game because like I'm like really not focusing that much. I'm more talking than playing. I'm just having a bit of a good time, and we're like still doing good, but the survivors are as well, you know, a bit more casually. I'm sorry I have to go for you so that you don't get a gen. No idea where... Why did I want to say flip? No idea where, Oh, she actually just finished that. Naughty. No! Oh, damn it. My body was like a little bit too far on the left there to fully body block. Unfortunate. It's crazy how just pressing S backwards is sometimes just so powerful. That's crazy. But yeah, to wrap up the hot take thing, again, I will make the tweet in a second. I definitely believe that people that always need to run the best stuff available are definitely not as good as I think they are. Or like, should consider themselves that insane. But it's already noted that those opinions from the survivor side will be very different on that. Is it just me, or is this check like 50 times worse than usual? Or is he just he played so badly on the first chase and now suddenly he's pulling on these moves? Dude! Even with bonus right here, what? That's so greedy to do that in my terror radius? What are you guys doing? wait for to the next level, I guess. Or like closer, I guess. Yeah, like that's crazy. He went from like being super bad to like completely running me down. And now he has a Sable to body block for him. That's wild. I gotta stay on him, otherwise he just finishes the gen. As if you swapped the players. What? Did it just get stuck on air? They made a mistake. There was one step too much. That's often all you need as killer. Or like, that's often all that decides. If the survivor makes a mistake, it's on you. Often you just... there's no other way, you know? But he like earned himself so much time. Sure, we've barely even played this main building where they still have like 50 million good pelts. I'm not letting her escape. For that good performance, you unfortunately need to die. Oh wait, you might not even. Where did he go? Oh yeah. Oh wow, they're all up there. Good for you, I guess, then. Never mind, you have good pelts here. Like, man, we barely played man all game, so everything's still here. Oh wait, you went into the dome! No, 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 no! Oh, now it's close. And she's nothing up here. One hit and she would do that. Oh wait, she has a good pelt on here. I get you, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Oh, I only had 2 dashes here. Unlucky. What? What? What was that? That looked so weird. Okay, what is now up with her? I have no idea where she went. Maybe she might have, maybe she was able to own the other one, I don't know. Who knows? And she did. Dude, that is super frustrating though, I'm telling you. My god. The amount of times you're like fully on an object, but it just doesn't pull you? Goodness gracious. That was ridiculous. Are you one of the people in the game? In chat right now? Because none of the names are similar. But yeah, that was a P100 for once that like actually... Again, what was up with that first one? I think he actually lagged in that moment. I think on that first chase he had, he actually just lagged. Or maybe he didn't. Maybe he just actually did a mistake. It just looked so weird, you know? The way he like looked behind himself, like, I don't know. Didn't fit the rest of the game, but it's okay. But yeah, let's make the tweet now. Let's make the hot take tweet now. how do we word it the best? Okay, it's exactly 140 characters. Actually, 139. Okay. Do we want to word it like that? Survivors that always need to play in a swift with map overrings and sand arms with strong perks are bad players and should be looked at as such. You can still be a good player in terms of looping, but needing everything else to play to your favor as much as possible is just weak. Yeah. That's honestly such an art form, to put everything you want to in a 140 character tweet. That's actually the only reason I would ever want to get through the blue, but still never would, because I'm not ever gonna get any sense of Elon Musk to actually be able to write longer tweets, because so many times you just have to clump it all together just to keep it in one. But yeah, I think it is a hot take 100%, especially when you tell that's Survivors, but I think it's super fair. Obviously, you don't need a Swift, you don't need insane arms, you don't need most insane perks, it's just a super good basic looping, right? Just like we saw there on Hatch. On Shack. I always confuse this, so I can't believe it. But like, you know, especially when you look at, like mentioned, the ego that a lot of players put onto the table, or like the amount of games I've had while I play a weaker killer like Trapper or Ghostface or something, and Survivors, like mentioned, run the most crazy maps and items and offerings and blah blah blah, and then like have a big mouth afterwards where I'm like, dude, look at what you brought, look at what I'm playing, you know, like, what do you want me to do? Beautiful. In the quote, the Survivor rulebook has done irreparable damage to this community. Tunneling, camping, or securing kills in general isn't toxic, it's just killers trying to do their objective. You love to see common sense. You love to see people still think straight. There's not enough of them there. Because again, so many people that only play Survivor, they never play Killer, and just don't understand that side of the map, of the game. The moment they don't just get to escape, or like have a free game, or like with a lot of clips and super crazy loops and whatnot, they just be like, wah, wah, wah. And yes, there are killers that do that too, right? Just shouldn't be super easy on both sides, but like, man, anytime I see people be like, oh no, he's going for the 4K, oh no, he's playing efficiently, like, yes, why not? Come on. What are you talking about? Let's look at some more hot takes. Let's look at some more in the quotes. Like mentioned, that one was super good. The Survivor rulebook itself, super horrible. First replay perfect. I have people ask me about once a stream why I tunneled them. I generally don't know as to tell them I'm trying to win too. That is something that people don't understand. Or like the survivors don't understand. The other side is allowed to play for their objective and to win as well. And yes, that is fun for that side too. Like, so many people just offended at the idea that the killer also wants to play and win the game. Because it's always this like imbalance in terms of players, you know, and that's why so many people will always like say that the survivor enjoyment is more important and necessary, especially when you look at the current waiting times and whatnot. It's 4 players versus 1, so obviously they will be like, hey, 4 people having fun is more important than 1 person, you know, but like, that's kind of toxic just to think. The thing is, I could make this a video for myself right now, even though Handstreet essentially says I want to react to some hot takes and make a video about it. I could just steal his tweets and answers. I could, but I won't. Maybe. Who knows? You put it best. I would have never expected you to play like that. Play like what? To win. And again, you could say the same thing about me saying, yeah, survivors, they always bring offerings, items, blah, blah, blah. You know. They're also obviously just trying to win. Obviously, 100%, and that is totally okay. But then at least, you know, bring the right attitude and not necessarily personality, but like, you know, because you can't just play this game in such drastic different ways on both sides. So that when you actually try your hardest and abuse the most strongest items and maps and everything to win and run a swift, then at least be so honest enough about that. And not be like, haha, you suck. When in reality, we both played good, but like in this case, you're just more favored. And that will forever be the fact. In terms of like the pyramid of balancing in regards to this game, you put new survivors versus a new killer usually wins. Put moderate versus moderate, it can clash to an even game. And if you put like high skilled killer and high skilled survivors against each other, high skilled survivors can usually win, because that truly shows you how even with strong killers, when you play efficiently as survivors together, it's just game over. And then imagine putting those high skilled survivors against maybe a moderate killer with weaker killer and everything with whacker powers. What do you want to do? Right. Wow, what a yap stream though. I've yapped so much in this stream. So much yapping. Ooh, we played this map already. That was the first map we played with this killer. And it's a little bit awkward, because they have a lot of angles. And honestly, this map is super favored for them against this killer. Because there are so many corners, you can hide behind to break line of sight. And it's just not that easy to like actually use the power efficiently with like the rushing around. Give me the pallet. There is no. Huh? Nah. That is ridiculous. What was that? I thought the trash bag was a player. I can't believe it. Come on, man. They were literally in front of me. And I hit them, but like, I don't know, the hitbox just wasn't big enough in that case, I guess. That is crazy. So is that. Ouch. Okay, why do I still not run Bamboozle? I think I should throw out Thanatopia, right? Isn't it also about like repairing gens and stuff? Of course this is not gonna do much in this world. It's a first down to us. I was just about to say, hey, we got the first hook before the first gen. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, so much for that. Yeah, make even bigger wall into my face, please. I'm begging you, I would love that. I literally wasn't even looking into her direction anymore. That is what I said earlier with like there being like a delay in the hitbox, where the survivor was like there a second ago and you can still aim into that direction and like press the button and it's gonna work. That's exactly what happened here. I wasn't even there with my screen anymore, but like I saw the icon pop up before that, then looked to the right, but still press left click then, and then it worked. Crazy. The thing is that something they can even fix? If anything, that's like, I guess just core part of the killer in some way, right? Like, it's so difficult for me to imagine right now playing this killer without this kind of hitbox. Same thing here. I just barely saw the thing pop on the screen and then I just press it. But yeah, I'm sorry. This is what I mean. These people are kind of solid and I can't do much on this map. It's just too big to corner and just doesn't offer a lot. Like in this case, I genuinely need to tunnel too. Well, I'm not at this point anymore because honestly, whatever. Like the fact I'm still so upset over this missed hit in the beginning because it was like so weird. Well, what's good movement? Oh, don't you just love when a plan comes to fruition? I just knew adding your red stain, like walking a bit at the top there, is just gonna confuse him and then you can like cut him off somehow. That felt super nice. Secret scratch box. Oh, she's on that totem. Other gear's going for the rescue. Already did, okay. Don't you dare bonk me. I don't think she can have decisive anymore. Yeah. So charging. Again, that is just ridiculous. Again, I have to say, it is ridiculous because, like mentioned, he is like Legion in some way, but Legion just doesn't have this amount of like speed with which he can, like, you know, get those hits, and like the range too. Being able to go from that hook towards here and get that first down, or like get that first hit, where you like literally only need to be like barely on side, that is super strong. But is it unbalanced? If anything, I guess it's just powerful. Oh, really? Okay, he's an adrenaline player. Suddenly don't feel that bad anymore. Literally could have done this a second closer. We're pushing him away from the gate. Or maybe even get him. Are you making that? Jesus. I knew she was there, but like, I didn't expect her to actually make that in time. And again, they're gonna have such an easy time to just run past me if necessary. He actually healed. Yeah, I don't know, man. He just had the best palette imaginable at the right time. What do you want to do about it? What can you do about it? That would be something. I'm sadly on only 2 stacks here. Atoms. Oh, this is 99 though, hold on. Oh, and he has a fucking parrot again, I can't believe it, man. Yeah, like, what am I supposed to do, dudes? What do you want me to do? I need him to scream if possible. Go on, face the darkness, do something. Eh, let's just run away somewhere. Whatever, man. Yeah, bad map. I think I could have definitely done better against the squad, or like a playable map. Like, this map is just not playable. I'm sorry. Like, we had a couple of good moments, but like in total it's just awful. Even with a killer like this, that's like super mobile. It's just too many corners and too many windows and pallets to the point where, yeah, what you want to do. What is this perk? Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I think I played super well given the map, which is just genuinely bad. The thing is, people call this map, alongside some other ones, like killer sided because it's like indoor, and often you just have a bit of a harder time to navigate inside an indoor map as Survivor, especially when you're solo, right? Which is true for sure. But like, this map, in my opinion, is just so good for Survivor because you, like mentioned, especially against this killer, have such easy way to break line of sight and to yeah, just escape. Because like, also hard for me to navigate, even with Effects of Darkness, because I just don't know where the hell people are, you know? But like in this case, it was so difficult for me to judge, okay, in which direction did the J go here? If this was an open map like Autohaven or like, I don't know, Colwyn or Macmillan, I maybe could have seen him, but here, could have gone that way, could have gone that way, I don't know. So yeah, if I think we played in a different map, I think I could have done more, but it's okay. What perk did I want to run? Away from Thanatopia, because repair penalties, just whatever. I'm sorry, they need to add an option to turn off a screeching. It's actually infuriating. Like, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up, dude. My god. Every 20 seconds he's just yelling his fucking soul out. Like, dude, be quiet. Oh god, what was the other perk that I wanted to try? Not cool. Enduring was an idea. doesn't work in this mode, probably. Goddamn perk. What other perk did the prisoner run earlier? That seemed so nice. I've yapped so much, I've just forgotten. There's not no way out. This is so bad. This is such a bad perk. Like, for no way out, it's super strong, you know? To close, like, the exit gate for a long time. But this, you need... Oh, wait. Never mind. Okay, for each, I was like, just 16 seconds. You need to get all 4 survivors, and then you get 16 seconds. It's for each. Okay, never mind. That has some potential. It does have some potential. But it's like, not terrible. Again, a lot of perks aren't necessarily terrible, but like... Just off the bit situational, and again, just shut the fuck. Is there really no option? It's not. It's unbelievable. Like, people constantly talk about, like, yeah, clown intoxication makes me sick and doctor gives me epilepsy, but like... Ugh, my ears are hurting. Good lord. Dude, no, not Hexaford Seal. I thought for a second I had the aha moment. No, it's the same thing with, it's also repair and stuff. Again, the fact that these old perks that are like about generators don't work in this event, probably because 3 of the 7 things are like blood tanks, is just... Oh. Yeah, same thing here. Literally just when activated, one of those gets clutched. That's... Of course, Bamboozle, that's what I talked about. Bamboozle is needed. Literally, you can run on every killer. Favorite part in the game, easily. How long have we been online for, by the way? Wow, nearly 2 hours already. Actually, it doesn't feel like that. Time is running today, huh? Oh, that's so sick. It's a bit late. Like, Fortnite really, like, I don't play Fortnite anymore. Yeah, at all. My time with Fortnite is over. I'm too old for the game these days, I fear. But like, at least the gameplay changes over the years have just really gone in a bad direction. Chapter 1 still, I will forever say that, some of the most fun I've ever had. Fortnite Chapter 1, playing with friends, between Season 4 and Season 10. That was genuinely some of the most fun time I've had. Obviously, it also helped in that it was just still in school at that point, and it was just a talking topic and whatnot, right? But like, goddamn, back then everything was so great. The map was incredible, the gameplay was like super cool and smooth and fluid, and the items and everything were like super fine. Nowadays, the game is just too much. It's so overloaded with mechanics, and I mean, there's still zero build and whatnot, but like, imagine first of all the entire general movement in gameplay feels super weird. Just, I don't know, it is more fluid, I guess, but like also just got complicated, if that makes sense. And just also the maps and like all these items and everything in there, it's just too much. I don't know, it's just way too overwhelming. Just back then everything felt super compact and on point, and then I tried it back in chapter 2 as well, but like, I don't know. But yeah, what I want to even talk about is they got some cool emotes. In this case, the Baby Metal X Electric Cowboy one. Their song is super dope. Baby Metal is super dope. I'm super excited for their comeback. I like that album. But their song released back in July or August. It's now April. Like, dude, why didn't you just do this in September or something? It's so late. Okay, this guy needs to shut up. Okay, I want to see if Twitter. I want to see if Twitter is the same. The Ghoul audio. I don't know what people would type here, but okay, we got a game. They need to give an option to turn off his screaming. I don't want it, like, because again, the background noise. Oh my god. Oh, this is like a couple thingy here. God. Just like having the lobby background music and everything going on is super nice and cool. It has a nice vibe and flavor to it. But like in this case, having Kaneki just constantly yell like a psychopath. I know he is one, but like, bleh. I think this might be the last killer game though. I think after that we play some more Survivor to wrap things up. Alright. Let's hope for a good map. Again, the theater map was really not fun. It really wasn't. Oh my god, dude, really? Bro, the one match that I thought about uploading at first, where we had an insane comeback, was on this map, but holy shit, it's awful. I'm not gonna lie, I might even want to say, if we actually get onto it again, they changed the offerings and how they work and whatnot. But I think I would actually say, nah, I'm sorry. Like, this is what I mean, by the way. This is an event, and you need to bring map offerings. Like, come on, dude. Just play the game, just load into a lobby, pick a medkit, and play. Or the event offering. You know? Just play. Yeah, nah. Nah. Nah! Nah! You motherfuckers. I do not have the nerves for that. Fuck that. Nuh-uh. Go play comp, buddy. Nuh-uh. Oh, unfortunately she's a console player, so she can't read it, but like, fuck off, man. Fuck off. Look at, I mean, okay. Yes, are my perks also strong? Actually, they don't even matter or anything, but like, sure. But like, dude. Comp loadout. 2 syringes. B&P. Map offering. Also comp loadout. Dace is the only one with a build that's like just okay. But like, bro. Bro. I don't care that I had to wait 10 minutes for that matchmaking. Fuck that. I much rather value my sanity and don't waste my time in a match like that. We play Survivor. Whoops. This is what I've talked about earlier. This is what we've talked about earlier in my hot take. People that need to play, even when it's an event, people that need to play with map offerings, unbalanced items like bean pieces and syringes, they are broken, they're stupidly unfair. And with the most insane perk loadouts that people play in competitive formats, they suck. They suck. It's a chill, casual event that's about gaining blood points, and you people play like it's a tournament. Or like, I don't care if you play it like it's a tournament in-game, but like, needing to like favor everything towards your, towards the outcome of the match in your favor by playing all of that insane stuff. Whack. Just whack. Genuinely just whack. Oh wait, they're just waiting for me. Sure. Oh. Yeah, was literally the prime example of earlier. I'm sorry. Actually, no, I'm not sorry. If anything, hell yeah, I'm happy to prove my point. Actually, they're great. Like, anytime I play Survivor, I just go ahead, pick a medkit, pick a bloodborne offering, and I go into a lobby, and I'm fine. I just play, I see what's coming up, I see what awaits me, and we're good to go. Some people need to play it with 3 others. They refuse to play solo because, yes, sure, solo is more difficult, but like, just play. They need to run that hard, they need to run decisive, they need to run made for this, they need to run whatever. They need to bring a syringe, they need to bring a styptic to get another health state, they need to play Auto Haven, they need to play Eerie. It just sounds so tiring too, you know what I mean? Like, these people just can't actually just load into the game, go to a lobby, and boom. I just can't do that anymore. It always needs to be, and then pick the item. We had to wait. Let's wait till he's online. Let's not play only as free. It sounds so tiring to me. It sounds so, yeah, like they're kind of taking the joy out of the game. Even though, nah, never mind. That's the only way they get joy from this game. The only way they can enjoy this game is if they kind of, I don't want to use the word manipulated towards their favor, but like, because again, at the end of the day, they just want to win, and that's totally okay. But like, if you can only win by playing the by far most unbalanced, broken items and perks and whatnot, then like, Jesus Christ. Also, I have not played against, oh no, I was about to say I have not played against a single other killer other than Kaneki since last week. I actually played against a Ghostface yesterday. And that was a super fun match. It was pretty enjoyable. I also really hope that Springtrap will be also stealth killer. I feel like playing against stealth killers and playing as stealth killers is usually the most exciting. Or like, creates often the most unique and fun experiences. Obviously the games will be slower, yes, because people would just be more careful. But fuck, what was I? God damn it, trying to play DBD while talking along is so difficult. Because you just have to focus so much. And you quickly lose rhythm of what you wanted to say. Yeah, stealth gameplay is for a lot of people sometimes a bit too predictable or lame or whatnot, but I think, especially in the sense of FNAF, it makes perfect sense to make Springtrap a stealth killer. Definitely. The funny thing is, do we even know it's gonna be Springtrap? Why not Freddy? Or Foxy? I guess Springtrap was just the most iconic like killer with William Afton, you know? This would make the most sense, I guess. Again, I'm confident in behavior that they're actually gonna nail this. I hope so. I really do. I really hope they can nail this. Because let's be honest, I feel like it might sound a bit dramatic, but like the fate of DBD and its future is definitely dependent on this chapter. I feel like the performance of this chapter is really gonna impact how the future of DBD looks like. And it's player based too. Oh wow, that was super fast. You see though, by the way, how quickly you get to finish these things? Ridiculously fast. And I need to start taking chases, by the way. See, everybody else is not dead on hook. Quickly put this in and then we go for the rescue. Yeah, never mind. And that is what's awful about playing solo. Yes, I get it. I get it. Yes, it sucks. People just give up, people refuse to play the game. Oh, it looks like we're not gonna win anymore, so just die here, right? Instead of just playing it to the end, nah, I'll just bye, you know? Like, come on, dude. I mean, is the game lost? Yeah, probably. Like, it's so lame. Like, again, this is the thing. Where, like, if a killer, like, mid-game says, you know what? This is looking bad. I've only gotten one hook in 5 gens or something, or like with 2 gens left, and I just decide to give up now. People would be like, wow, you suck, you're so awful, Boo, loser. And if a survivor in this case does it, they're like, oh yeah, good player, or like, yeah, it's okay, it's fine, don't worry. Yeah, boo, the killer taunted you, it's understandable, king. Go off, go next. Just once again, in like the sense of the mentality a lot of players have. If a killer would give up and quit the game, ah, loser, you suck, you're awful. If a survivor does it, oh yeah, the killer was unfair, yeah, it's because of the killer, blah blah blah. So silly. They're hiding too, okay. Here it makes sense for me to try to go for the rescue because the other person's gonna hide anyways. Okay. Maybe they can get hatch. Maybe they can get hatch. We'll see. Sable. Can you escape? Oh, that skin is so cute. Barely looks like Sable. You wouldn't think that's Sable when you look from behind, but... Yay! Just leave, please. Just leave, for the fucking goodness gracious. Okay, never mind. Yeah, get that chest. Get those bonus blood points. Take them all. Oh, that's a worth upgrade. Don't you dare teabag. If you teabag, you fucking suck. I mean, it's kind of also whatever. Nothing else I need to add here. True. Fluids of Rage, though, also a pretty good pick on this killer for sure. Anything that, like mentioned, gives aura reading or information, super good. Again, what bonus are we right now, though? Oh. Again, if I was killer, I would have had 5 minutes time. Best name, West. Some of the reps. Rep altruistic survivor. Okay. Sure. Oh, we're so close to 200,000. 200,000. 200% plus. 500% is gonna hit like crack. If we actually get to it, but it's gonna take a while till we get there, I figure. The thing is, by the way, this offering kind of sucks. Because you don't actually have that many Blood Moon score events. And this is kind of just better. It's actually just kind of better. Oh, I need Jason Tatum to score 6 more points. Doncic, I need 9 more from you too, please. That's looking good though. Yeah. God damn it, the Knicks are losing again. Betting on NBA is so weird sometimes. Sometimes it's so weird. I mean, I can still win. It's still one more quarter and it's only 5 points. But sometimes, man... To be fair, this is the funny thing. When I bet on football... Yeah, football, not American nonsense. Or like proper football. And I actually know the teams and players and actually watch it. When I like bet on NBA... I don't think I've watched a single NBA game in my life. But they often just give like the cool bonus codes thingy, so it's like kind of nice too. Bet on them. But it's just much more difficult to judge there for me, you know what I mean? Because in football I just know, okay, yeah. They're in form and whatnot, I'm just more up to date there. So whenever I bet on NBA, it's just like, oh yeah, if the quotes are looking good that way, then sure, you know. Like when the quotes are like 1-8, and I'm like, okay, surely then it's just got to be an easy win. And sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not. But I guess it just applies to everything. Because sometimes even the high favorites are going to lose. Like recently in Germany, the people beat the Feds, beats the current champions. Like what? From the third league? Are you mental? Okay. Okay. I hate map offerings. My dear, I'll save you. The best name in the world. I'm giving you a super quick heal. Wonderful. Run, my dear! Run, Mario Dwight! Run! We're just gonna come back to tunnel. Okay, we're good. I kind of used my medkit though solely to heal others, so whenever I'm now injured I won't have that opportunity, but I think it's fine. Wow. That is super whack. Whoa, it's a pallet drop. That is really strong, yeah? Could probably play that better. Could maybe like try to walk backwards after some dash to opposite direction to like, you know, counter his movement a little. I mean, not that much, huh? I can get upstairs and find a chest there or something. Hogwarts? Well, I think she was finally spotted. How am I even gonna go though? I sadly don't know where the Kate is at. I know he's the generator, or like the... What is it even called? Blood station? Maybe. This is a kind of fun gimmick, by the way. I do kind of like it because it is very different and requires the player to like go from A to B and whatnot. But I just think like Richard should still count as a generator. Like, not being able to like use half the perks that the game provides because they just don't count this as generators a bit silly. Like, that is a super good chase right now. Oh, we got blue the strength really further doing it. I couldn't press space. I smashed it. I tried my best, but you see what I mean? All it takes in this mode, especially where those gens are super easy to complete, all it takes is one good chase, and that was super well played by me. Yeah, this killer isn't like unbeatable or oh my bad. Or like, you know, like a free down every single time. I played it super well. Let's go. Nice. Oh yeah, never mind. I think we just run. Hell yeah. We have a player that gives up and we still make it out because I just have a super good chase and that is sometimes all you need. Beautiful. Though I do need to say MFT saved my ass here for sure. Like, was I still in deep wound at that point? Like that one moment at the window where like really it was like one single frame and he would have downed me there. That like made a huge difference. That like extended the chase by so much, you know. But then I obviously also just did a super good 50-50 where I knew, okay, he thinks I'm going for the window again. So I just keep moving forward or like bait the window so he goes for the swing. Which obviously also gave me distance, so that was just a good 50-50. So if he predicts that or just doesn't swing it, then I still go down. Did mate for this make a difference there? Very likely. Yeah. So, but still, that 50-50 was super good nonetheless. And as you saw there, all it needs is one good chase. Though I'm surprised they did not check that exit gate. Right? Like, it was so close. And they were literally sitting on that gate. So I'm surprised they didn't go check it, but... oh well. How long we've been? Over 2 hours. Come on, another one is in it for sure.
Hold that thought. It's my turn.
Another one is doable. Though I do got a piece. So this might be the last one. We'll see. Jesus Christ. DB usernames are really something special sometimes. It's... oh man. Crazy. Once again, good tweet here. So is Kaneki basically just an M1 killer after he gets the first hit? If that's the case, then why do people keep saying he's A and S tier? I mean, it's not 100% fair to call him M1 killer because you obviously still have the same ability to put yourself into a position where even though you have to M1, you're much closer and can close the gap much better than like a Ghostface can or Myers, who can only walk. But yeah, it's definitely, as we just saw, he's beatable. You can beat him. He isn't like he's not on the same level as Nurse. You know what I mean? Because Nurse can like literally traverse time and space and go through walls and shit. He can't do that. He still needs to oblige to those basic rules, which still makes Nurse the most problematic killer in the game because she often ignores them. Is his mobility insane? Yes. Is that first that you can get super easy to do? Yes, too. But after that, you know, he's basically just a killer with a gap closer. Good spawn. Ah, we're busy. Now, if you guys don't mind, I'm busy here. Look how quickly we get this one done, by the way. That's ridiculous. Oh my god, that tag team is insane. You saw that? I'm out here finishing the gen. The Laura makes the pellets done. And Michaela gets the blind on top of it. What? That was crazy. Also, is he running Corrupt Intervention in this mode? Where half the gens aren't actually blocked? I think that was a rude awakening for him. I think he didn't change perks yet, or this is his first game of the event. But yeah, on Survivor's side, this event is chill as hell. Because this entire mechanic here is super fun. I gotta use my medkit here, probably not, but it's okay. See, that combo attack went so crazy. That combo attack went so crazy. Pellet stun, gen finish, blind in the face. Aha! Bloodthirsty while the survivor is on the hook. I see, I see. Average ace, typical. Jesus. Oh, I think he's kind of has it out for her now, huh? Because she went for the blind earlier? Oh. Where's the other station? I should wait for the... Oh! Oh! Oh, she got a blind, it's fine. I go for protect. I'm protecting Michaela. I do should let her do some things on herself, though. That's fine. I think we gave her the distance she needed. See? I was just pressing the... Okay, never mind. But still, I saved a lot of time there. Could I have done gens? Should I have done gens? Maybe. But... This is bullshit, by the way. I just now got all the bonus for that. The other girl that was working on that thing for who knows how long did not get anything from it now. Oh, and those are now blocked because we finished all of them, so now we can just do the regular gens. Oh! How did you not get that? That was weird. Guess he mistimed it, or the other guy just timed it super well? I fear he's just gonna sit there now. Maybe. Or? But yeah, imagine, as you saw, I got the bonus for repairing the generator. And the craft that did like the most on it did not get anything from it. Oh my god, dude. Oh, no adrenaline on the Michaela, but bro, that was ridiculous. Hey, like mentioned, I definitely play killer more than survivor, for sure. But I see why it can be fun to bully the killer here and there, you know. But in this case, it wasn't like even bullying, it was just me playing correctly, you know. Going for the body block, preventing him from hitting Michaela, that was just how to play in this moment. Well, like, goodness gracious, dude. Oh well. You can get both. By the way, we just stared at each other the entire time, and then she was just able to slip through. Well, we just kind of caged him. Oh, they got the safe. Oh my god, that's so nasty. Oh, that's so nasty. Oh my god, that's so nasty. Oh no. Oh my god, dude. That is so nasty. I hope they didn't teabag him. I was on the other side of the map. Oh, he immediately left. Oh, man. I kind of felt bad there. That was actually... We bullied him here. Oh, my. Oh, this is actually gonna make for a good video, too. I think I'm gonna upload that. Bullying the ghoul. Oh, man. This poor dude. From that combo in the beginning to body blocking him there on the stairs. Oh, man. Tough. Tough. Damn, I felt actually so bad from there. Ouch. One thing, by the way, they also did for this event. Oh wait, never mind. I thought you can didn't some... I think that then it was a bug probably. Somebody on Twitter said, wow, you can actually access all the pages instantly instead of having to wait in between. Yeah, I think that was a bug then. Oh man. Vapor, were you in my game? I sadly can't speak Russian. I do not know what you're saying. Hold on. Hold on. With the power of the Google Translator. Hello. Just write hello. Just write hello to. I expected everything in this mode. I thought, oh, okay, this could be the worst of the worst already, but no, it's just hello. Oh, with 2:29 again, I do kind of need to pee, but come on, another one. Why not? My voice is holding up too. Again, this right here wouldn't have been possible just 3 months ago. It wouldn't have been. Yeah, at that point my voice was so bad. I was doing so badly. I could really barely do anything or record for long periods of time. I could have not been able to be online for like 2 hours or longer. Now I got my asthma inhaler. I had some speech therapy to just generally speak better with better voice control. And it's done such wonders. Again, the one thing that I maybe should be doing right now, streaming on YouTube is definitely correct and a good thing, but maybe I should still simultaneously stream to Twitch. Just for that extra exposure. Though I do need to say, man, I don't know. Like on this channel, you obviously just have more reach, or I have more reach because I just have subscribers, right? On Twitch I have like 200 plus followers, which again, for Twitch standards is super good. I just recently once again saw, or earlier today I saw a tweet talking about if you have just 6 viewers, concurrent viewers on Twitch, you have more than 94% of all channels. You're in the top 6% with that, with just 6 viewers. Some people will say, wow, that's so little viewers, how isn't it demotivating? And then you realize just how many people there are that stream to like no viewers, 1 viewer, 2 viewers, you know? Just how many people stream at the same time at all times. It's ridiculous. So like I, in my position of having like 250 followers, and I don't even know how many viewers I had back then, I was actually doing super well in comparison to a lot of people. But it just doesn't mean that it's like actually still good, you know? Like, I don't know, I haven't tried multi-streaming again since that first stream we did. That I ultimately ended up deleting because the quality was bad. But that wasn't because I was multi-streaming, but because of the settings in OBS. But yeah. Again, it's also just a bit difficult to keep up with 2 chats sometimes. I mean, right now there's not a lot of people chatting this summer, but yeah, it's just, again, the thing that annoyed me the most was I streamed on Twitch and then used that content for YouTube too, but I rarely felt like people actually went over from Twitch over to YouTube, you know? People will just stay on their platform, which is just often, like, I knew that a lot of the, like, barely any people from YouTube went over to watch it streams on Twitch. Not a Ghoul, a Blight. Oh wow. That's just the second time I'm running into a kill that isn't Ghoul since its release. Wow. Yeah, very rarely did people go over from YouTube to watch Twitch streams. And rarely to never did I see people go from... What else? Fucking tank. Dude. Where are the blood thingies? I need blood. I'm just running around aimlessly. There. I thought I'm there. Like, I could have also just said on the gen, but like... I have a quest to finish. And yeah, very rarely did people go over from Twitch onto my YouTube channel. So it was like, once again, basically, on the one hand, true, I could use YouTube to, like, the Twitch content for YouTube. So that was like, okay. But like, I was trying to build up Twitch while simultaneously trying to build up YouTube. In a way where it's not like they like... Oh, that's bad. Where they were like fighting with each other or something. Like it was not the case with like uploading content for on not this channel but like another YouTube channel. That was just not good. But like I've said it before, trying to grow a new Twitch account, unless you have like a big huge viral moment, it takes forever. And like I've seen it the other way around actually. I've seen people manage to make it big on Twitch and then they were able to like start a YouTube channel with that. That's often how it works. I very rarely actually see people who have a good YouTube channel and then go crazy on Twitch with that. It's usually the other way around. Yeah, I could harshly see. Well, I can't be seen. It's fine. Maybe. Again, I'm not used to... Ouch. God damn it. Someone didn't expect him to dash again. Someone expected him to just go for the pallets. So that's why I didn't immediately go for the window and... Ouch. But yeah, I don't know. Again, it doesn't hurt to multi-stream, for sure. Like, everything I've streamed in the past few days I could have also just done over to Twitch, and okay. But like, what do I ultimately gain from having a handful more extra viewers over on Twitch? It like won't go over to my YouTube, you know? Just kind of like whatever. Like what I need is all those people that watch on Twitch, that then go ahead on YouTube, watch the videos, like it there and whatnot, right? But like... Also, how did she get saved there? Did she have decisive? Can't be. Way too long. Well, she basically just stole my gen, right? I spent the most points on that and, well, here we are. I know another one is there. I hope the other girl is going for her. I'm like too far away at this point. I have sprint burst. No! Oh, that hurts. Fuck! And the thing is, I couldn't have done much more there, you know? My angle just sadly sucked. Oh, what? Why are you broken? What are you broken for? No, but seriously, how? She didn't unhook herself, it wasn't deliberate. I unhooked her. Why is she broken? Oh. Oh, which perk is that? Again, there's so many perks, dude. I remember, there's a perk for that. You get unhooked, you're actually broken, then you get insta-healed or something. Which in this case was pretty unhelpful because I could have just... yeah. Used my thingy and it would have been fine. Oh my god, please, I need this. No, please. I need that. No. For my quest. It didn't count because we did it together. No. Or did they get it already? I don't know. You better hurry the fuck up. No. Why didn't you keep going? You already left the red light. Lara! Okay, I should be fine now. Why didn't you just finish it? It was like halfway through. Don't you dare teabag. Okay. Okay, well played. Would have probably looked differently if this wasn't the event mode. Albert Epstein. Because you just finish those blood generators much faster. It is definitely a survivor-sided mode, 100%. Without a single doubt. Without a single doubt. This is 92 prestige. What the hell? United States Virgin Island. What the hell? How many hours does he have in DBD? 6,000. I mean, I guess he was just chilling, but honestly, his perks do not look like that. Oh, he's silly. He got pop and yeah. Someone didn't play them up before. But like, yeah, you see that? 3 people out against the Blight. Again, there was Zolo too, at least for me. Even you can have S2 games against S2 killers. It can work, you know. Some people will have one bad game against Kaneki and will be like, "Oh, he's the most broken killer in the game." Like, bro, just calm down. You have games like that. You have games like that. It's totally okay. I promise you, it's fine. Yeah, come on, we can fill the 3 hours. I can wait another 20 minutes before I go to the toilet. It's okay. Oh, that sweater is cute. That sweater is super adorable. That sweater is also super adorable. Cute. For a second I thought they left. Oh wait, they only changed disable. It's fine. I forgive you. It's okay. It's okay. I understand. Bets are looking good. So have been the games. Generally been such a super fun stream. Lots of cool topics to talk about. The games have been great. I've been having a good time. Ouch. Oh. Okay. Well. Is that a skin, by the way, with the shorts? Should be skin, huh? This movement was a bit surprising. I didn't expect him to just turn around. Happens, I guess. To be fair, it was pretty cocky for me to just finish my blood can there. I will say so much. He's busy with Dwight. What is that perk button on the bottom though? I'm not sure for which one this belongs to. Oh. Like, again, this so I don't play Survivor that much where I know every single perk as much as I do on like killer side. So there would just sometimes be still ones where I'm like, eh? What's that about? What do we think? Does he have barbecue? I think he got barbecue. That's okay, we get a big speed bonus. He hasn't broken this yet. I mean, okay, that was just bad. Again, why did I expect this movement to be different there? For some reason, I expected him to just walk behind me. This time I guess I'm the weak link. I had such good chases earlier, and here I make such bad plays. Because I just played that badly, you know? You didn't play it insane or anything, or like how to play it. No, I just messed up. Dwight? Sir? Okay, so the other side of the atmosphere. Wait. Fuck. Wait. Okay, this is barbecue and chili. We cannot give him information. But he might have seen me in time. I'm not sure. Oh, deliverance, strong. Again, I'm telling you, going to the locker there might have was so important. Because otherwise would have definitely seen me. I actually need to go into the locker again. Because it's gotta be here in a second. No? Okay. Oh wow, that's super fast here. Jesus. Question is, which gen did she play? Guess somewhere here. I mean, it would be pretty funny now if he didn't have barbecue, huh? Because he should have definitely seen Sable, but he still went for the Lara at the end. We have a big problem here. That may have been a mistake. Ooh, we misplayed that. If he doesn't go for breaking the penalty and just immediately comes to me, he would have gotten me. But he's in a pretty pressurable situation because there's 3 people of us dead on hook. This is a good back and forth game. I like it, I like it, I like it. And we now have the problem that we have proper gens to complete, not the blood ones. That is something one should maybe try to do. Finish at least one regular gen. Jesus. Before, you know, to leave a blood generator left as the last one, because it's just easier to finish this one than this one. Obviously, sometimes you just don't have another choice and you need to go for the easy gens, and it's just a thing in general, right? Sometimes you just have to go for the gens far on the outside of the map rather than for the risky ones. But you know, if you then want to have a good end game situation, you just sometimes gotta. Like, if this is this smart now, we've now started all 3, huh? Is this smart? Sable's probably on this one. From here, she's there. Or maybe she's there, I don't even know. Where Lara is. Okay, Lara's trying to body block. Really? We even are the exit gates. Generally don't know, there must be one is there, probably one is on the right. Oh, it's there. I'm blind. Holy shit, I'm blind! Kept looking over there. My bad, I should have been here now. That's like valuable seconds, but she's so far away. I think she's gonna get down, then it's over. Lara, I applaud your sacrifice. I doubt we can help you anymore. Hey, I wanted to do that one. Aw. I'm sorry. Nothing I can do to help you. Rest in peace, soldier. You've died with honor and purpose. You've done well. Again, I want to check that one perk. It is one. Oh, I see. Super altruistic build, insane altruistic build. With desperate method and bonded to knowledge, and with, goodness gracious, this is the altruistic build. Good lord, and it kind of worked. Dwight, come on, man. Come on, chill. Was a fun game. That's what I mean. What's the point of that now, buddy? Well, it's such a cool game. He did a lot of good damage. He had 3 of us close to killing. What's the point of like writing E's and I, Age Ego? Especially when he can't even read it anyways. But he did have barbecue. I knew it. So my play to go into the locker whenever the hook happened might have been not necessarily game winning, but definitely decisive. Because if he would have gotten that kill there on me sometimes early in the game, yeah, who knows how things could have looked like. That was definitely a very strong game. Okay, and this is gonna be the last one. With this game, we reach the 3 hours and then we call it quits for the day. It's been a very fun stream. We've had super good games on both sides. Let's do it. The amount of usernames that have something with Wesker in it, something inappropriate with Wesker. Also, what the hell is that? Choke me Wesker username from Texas, United States with a Russian caption. And 1 game ban on record, like 1,000 games, like 1,000 days ago. But they have played Red Dead Redemption 2 before, so maybe I should trust them. Diagnosis skill issue level. The girls can be favor. Legion and Ghostface simp. Huh? Huh? Oh, but I do have some cute. I love going through different people's profiles. I love doing that. Some of them can be so cute. Some of them are questionable. Like mine is super basic. I have a couple of cool screenshots. I have a cool Sonic profile picture, and that's kind of it. Oh my god, I just checked my profile comments. Oh god, that's... oh lord. That is such a cringe comment. Oh no. So yesterday I played the game as Ghoul. I killed 1 person, I think. And then I had 1 survivor that was like easily the weakest in the team by far. Ew, not this map. Teabag at the exit gate. Which I always despise, no matter which side I play on, whether I'm in the survivor team or, you know, playing as killer. So obviously called that out in the post chat, which I think they ultimately didn't even end up reading because they were a also Ada squad, woo, because they were a console player, but they were playing in together with another teammate, and that teammate then had like a conversation with me or something, defending her for her behavior or whatever, and then I'm like, hey, why you play with such clowns together, you know, like toxic players? Why? And I don't even know what the rest of the conversation looked like, but ultimately ended up saying that they should do better and be better, right? And also hang out with better people, because I don't know, I personally think that, like, I remember playing with somebody back then in the day too who was ultimately super toxic, who I don't really have much to do with anymore, because it was just not enjoyable to play with such a person. So I was like, yeah, hey, Why are you defending your teammate here? There's nothing to defend here. Your teammate was toxic for no reason. It didn't slug. It played super fairly the entire game. You know, why is your teammate being so toxic here? Why do you defend that? And then they obviously got like super defensive and oh, you suck actually, blah blah blah. So they left a comment on their profile, and then they send one back, and that comment is so cringe. Oh my god. Hold on, team. I'm sorry. I need to. What's comment did I wrote? Yes, here. My comment was, oh my god, 1 hour ago. 1 hour ago, chicken jockey with the Steve profile picture says get a life. So that was probably not the first time, or like not the last time they did stupid stuff. Hold on, let's actually play the game first. He's right in front of me though. Wow, that was a fast down. Got you, homie, don't worry. Can I get a quick heal in it? I think I can. So yeah, it looks like the person has issues with a few more people. My bad. Could have done it better. Could have played it better. But yeah, the comment I made was... I mean, I'll delete the comment anyways, because... You know. I commented, toxic clown, just like the toxic console premade, become a better player and person. Which is maybe not necessary either. But like in this case, I find it especially like it's one thing to be like teabagging and toxic yourself, but like to defend such behavior from your premates and like defend them despite it being objectively wrong, that is just super silly. And they then ended up also being like toxic chat afterwards. I don't remember exactly what they wrote, but like if they would have just defended a person, then said like whatever, bye bye, okay. But like they wrote something else, you know. So they went like ahead and did that. And their response. Oh man. We'll get to it in a second. Like first of all, starts with the fact that he says something along the lines of another hateful German or something, where I'm like, bro. Oh fuck, I thought there's gonna be an entrance here. Oh, it leaves me. Damn, I can barely finish on the game. Oh. Rip Gabriel. Reap. Oh, it's seriously though. I hate this map. This is what I said earlier when we played on this map, huh? Like, yes, it is a bit difficult to navigate, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, plot twist? No, never mind. Just got him there. This is looking difficult. Hold on, I put this in and then I go down there, okay? Give me a second. I'll be down there. Don't worry. I'm on it. Hey, now don't leave me. It's okay. I'll die for you if necessary. Okay. Well, I said he couldn't save the other person. Now she plot twisted. She does have plot twist. Where did the fucking pump go? Wait, down here. Oh my god, he did find her. Okay, a very chaotic game to wrap us up, huh? I guess you could guess because, yeah, of course. You get unhooked and within like 5 seconds you plot twist again, like, what could you've gone to? I wonder. No way they had an exact copy of mine. That's crazy. I wonder how, I wonder why. No, 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 blue sky. Yeah, I should probably go into a logger, by the way, and just let them get me, maybe hatch. Yeah, in the meantime, like mentioned, let's look at the comment. They wrote... First of all, the thing rap is like... Dude, just write like a normal person. Rap, another German with immense hate inside. That's like already like... that couldn't be more wrong. You know? First of all, by the way... What? Oh my god, she Kobe'd. She actually Kobe'd. That comment is already super interesting because, like mentioned, the only reason I said anything, the only reason why I even chatted is because one of his pre-made teabagged. For no reason. I played super fairly, it didn't like anything. Which like still doesn't warrant it necessarily, but like, you know. I did nothing wrong. Yeah, I was innocent. So I then called them out for that, and then they defended that, and then they got upset and told me over that. So the first of all, say that I have hate inside of me because of that. Because I called out hateful behavior, toxic behavior. That is very interesting already. Like, that first sentence already is just hilarious. Yeah, genuinely. Genuinely just funny. Woo. Please don't slug for the 4K. Okay, we're positioning ourselves so that they can maybe check. So that first, like, not a, also I get the fact that he like says another German, like what? Another German. Be a better player and a better person. Yes. First of all, I escaped your sorry ass. Secondly, I defended my friend. Okay, you escaped against me, sure. We all know that escaping or like killing somebody immediately means like a good killer survivor play. Yeah, that makes sense. And like mentioned, defending. Also, oh my god, hi! Sorry for seeing the comments so late. Oh, it's not slugging entirely for the 4K, I love it. I defended my friend. You wouldn't need to defend your friend if your friend wasn't a dick. You know what I mean? Like... Uh-oh. There was like no excuse for their behavior. And yes, teabagging for no reason at the exit gate isn't fun or like cute or haha. It's just being a dick. Yeah? Taunting another player because you escape in the sense of like, ah, I'm better than you, blah blah blah, that's just being a dick. Simple as that. There's no... There's like no punchline, no nothing. It's just you being a dick. Yep. They figured it out. Sorry though, why did the other person like not just let themselves get killed? That is basic etiquette. If you are, if only 2 players are left alive, refusing to then just die on hook to like give your teammate a chance to escape via hatch, that's just being dumb. Like, come on, dude. That's such anti-teammate gameplay. You know what I mean? Just like, oh, man. Man. Oh my god, we died to a perkless add-onless Ghoul. That's crazy. This ain't a save, by the way. Bro, you literally led yourself with chase to my first Hookah Gem while even tapping. Most sane YouTube enjoyer. Wait, what? Oh wait, it was towards me? What? Bro, you literally led yourself with chase to my first Hookah Gem. What? I don't even remember what happened. Yeah, either way, super cringe. Being like, oh, I need my teammate to die because they're not coming for the rescue. Like, oh my god, dude. Again, that person is like 300 hours. Actually, I saw that earlier. Where I was like, maybe I should quit, but... Bro, come on, you people are unreal. But to wrap up the entire thing about the, you know... Again. Secondly, I defended my friend. I would say that makes me an alright person. Yeah, defending a toxic person because they're your friend does not make you an alright person. It just makes you as stupid as them. Anyways, we've reached the magical 3-hour mark. We've had a lot of incredible games today. Both on both sides. Lots of fun, lots of cool moments, lots of good clips. Some definitely will be made into videos, which I'm excited for. When will we stream TPD again? I mean, I could technically stream again tomorrow and Thursday, because Friday on we will have Marvel Rivals Season 2 to play and stream. I don't know, maybe like next week? Or like mentioned, maybe tomorrow first. I'll see how I feel, okay? Was a fun stream either way. I had a lot of fun with it. I hope you guys did as well. And like mentioned, hope to see you back soon with more streams. Like mentioned, Marvel Rivals on Friday, so be excited for that. Anyway, I will see you back soon.